Parents, a recent study found that vulnerable TikTok accounts were 12 times more likely to get harmful content recommendations than regular accounts. What is a vulnerable TikTok account? Well, it's a new term that describes when your child's seemingly harmless account begins to attract inappropriate content in their feed, emotional videos, or even contact from strangers without your child ever searching for it. The issue here is that TikTok has one of the most advanced algorithms in the world, and it may pick up on some of your child's harmless content and start feeding them dangerous videos that your family doesn't approve of. I want to share with you a 5-step checklist you can walk through with your teen to take a fresh look at their account to keep your family safe. The first safety step starts with viewing your child's profile as an outsider to familiarize yourself with what is visible to others and what you may want to remove. Check if your child's profile is public or private. Also, are there any personally identifiable information or details such as their full name, their school name, city, or other identifiable details? Be aware of any birthdays they may be sharing, friends' names, or posts that use location tags often. Be mindful of bios that might invite strangers to interact with the account, such as displaying a bio or captions that might say things like "DM me" or "bored," "snap me." To open up a dialogue, consider asking your child, who can see your videos and comments? If their account is public, that means anyone, stranger or not, can view, comment, and typically message them. Predators want you to think a public account isn't a big deal, because that gives them full access to your child when you're not around. For the second step, watch a few of your child's recent posts together with them and look at what's in the background of the video and the clothing worn in the clips. See if videos are filmed in bedrooms, bathrooms, or school buildings. Be cautious of any suggestive dancing or suggestive clothing that might be worn by your child, even if it's just for a trend. And pay attention to school logos, colors, or recognizable landmarks in the frame of the video. Even small details can give away a lot about your child's location, especially with the way that AI tools can piece things together. Parents, step 3 is to check to see if your teen is posting emotional or vulnerable content. Sometimes teens turn to social media when they're feeling down or they might need attention, but certain posts may unintentionally signal vulnerability to the wrong audience and attract strangers contacting your child. Look for posts about sadness, rejection, or bullying. Watch for videos where they are crying or hinting at mental health struggles. And scan for hashtags like #depressed, #lonely, or #nobodycares. Consider asking your child gently, have you ever posted something while you were feeling upset? Posting to vent can feel therapeutic and often gets more likes, but the algorithm and predators often look for signs of emotional distress. Parents, before we tell you the last 2 safety steps, I want to tell you a little bit more about how you can enter for a chance to win a prize each week at our next parent engagement events at smartsocial.com. Each week, we give away a Kindle, Bluetooth speaker, or 3D printer to parents who attend our online virtual parent events that keep families safe on major social media topics. You can join one of our next events at smartsocial.com and bring your kids so they can learn from other teens how to be safe from strangers online, the most popular apps like Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat, disappearing messages, video games, and a whole lot more. Now let's get back to the 5-point safety checklist to keep your family safe online. The 4th step in the safety checklist focuses on stopping your teen from engaging with strangers. Parents, consider checking the comments below your child's videos and direct messages in their inbox to view interactions happening with your teen. Examine carefully who your child follows and whether others are interacting, even if they seem to be the same age as your child. And exercise caution about trends where your child might be seeking attention or approval in their videos, such as rate me or ask me anything posts. Consider asking your child, how do you decide who to follow back or message with? This will encourage them to explain their process and think more carefully about who they are messaging online. Finally, step 5, could your child be participating in risky trends or hashtags? Now, TikTok is full of viral challenges that encourage kids to get a lot of views and sometimes even participate, but not all of them are harmless. Watch for involvement in challenges that promote dangerous behavior. Pay attention to the influencers they imitate. And ask your child, are those behaviors or words that those creators are teaching you something you'd consider okay to say at a job interview? Or maybe, are they kind to others? Parents, instead of lecturing, consider asking your child, what is this trend about? If you listen without judgment, it helps your child feel like they can come to you with anything they see in the future. Also, parents, it's never too late to evaluate if your child should take a break from social media. Many countries agree with smartsocial.com that social media really should start at the age of 16. Consider starting conversations early before your child might see this type of content, or even if they aren't allowed on social media yet. At Smart Social, we're here to help your kids be safe and successful so they can someday shine online. I'm Josh Oakes, the founder of smartsocial.com. Remember to keep it light, bright, and polite because your kids are watching what you're posting online. I'll see you on the next episode.